Boom. Så ja. Skönt att vara hemma igen. Weapon weekend. Inget sånt där. Kommer man ens ihåg om man gör?
Hotshot. Neutralize hostiles, collect their bounties. Not your typical echelon mission, but we're not here to question orders. 3, 2, 1. Grab the most bounties to become the hotshot. You'll be about as stealthy as a mariachi band, but the performance boost is worth it. First hostile hotshot on the scopes. Track and terminate. This is a rough op, but you're a pro. You'll bounce back. I have intel on a new enemy hotshot. Check your ops out.
What the fuck?
Hostiles have a new hotshot.
Require first aid. We have the wind. Engage demo. Dropping a mine.
New hotshot is a tango. Sending coordinates. hotshot. Check your OPSAT. We have our first allied hotshot. Help them keep up their streak. The new hotshot is a friendly. Cover them. Became the hot shot. Provide covering fire. New hot
Camo. Need a medic.
I'm really
hotshot is active.
bad at this.
Neutralize immediately. New friendly hotshot detected. Pushing location to your OPSAT. The brass wants those bounties, Agent. I have intel on a new enemy hotshot. Check your OPSAT.
Jag kan inte ha det så, jag kan inte spela.
New friendly hotshot detected. Pushing location to your OPSAT.
Vad fan?
New hotshot is a tango. Sending coordinates.
Du skojar.
A teammate became the hotshot. Provide
Camo.
You might still pull this out in the end, but nah, I don't think so. Rogue Echelon agent activated sonar goggles.
Active camo.
Hostiles have a new hotshot. End their streak. I'll start filling out the mission failure report. Get a head start on the bookkeeping. The new hotshot is a friendly. Cover them. You're off your game, Agent.
Jesus. Fan vad dåligt.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
During my day, Joe Rogan podcast by night, all day.
I mean, it's a joy to spend time with you.
We had a good time today. Got a nice workout in. Went to some Egyptian barbecue. KG barbecue.
KG barbecue, yeah.
I've seen YouTube videos. What an
New
interesting
friendly
story.
hotshot detected. Switching locations, you're off that.
I require first aid.
So it always starts off like that. I told you, there's like architect, this, that. They always have these dreams, culinary. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck you would call it, but it's like when, like me, I want to be an actor, or I want to play ball, or I want to be a fighter. We all have these dreams, even though stay in the fucking lane. Don't be, just stay there. Stop being an idiot.
Well, that is a thing, right? People always want to do a thing that they're not doing.
I like hard labor. I do, because I do a lot of like fun. Everyone thinks my job is fun, and it is. There's no doubt. That's why I like to get in the kitchen.
The new hotshot is a friendly. Cover them.
I'm fucking seat out. Except I'm doing things I've never done before. I'm like a little fucking floozy right now. I
We
love
got
it.
you in a sauna, we got you in a cold plunge, got you a Lucy.
Let me tell you something. 200 degrees in the sauna. My ribs are ready to be eaten. Yo, bro. I don't even know how long. The first time it was 10 minutes, but the second time seemed longer.
Well, the second time was easier though, right? Because you're coming out of the cold.
Yeah.
A little easier. I
That
think
was-
we did enough. There's a feeling that we go from the cold to the hot that is like wonderful. It's like psychedelic.
Standing there in the towel for 30 minutes. Just the towel, no shock, no socks on, no nothing, just standing there looking. That was fucking sick.
New friendly
Because I
hotshot
never did the
detected.
cold plunge,
Switching locations,
and I
you're
did
off
it,
that.
hopped out, and you're like, no, get back in. That's what I needed. I needed the motivation to get back in. And that really gave me the benefits from everything, I think.
It is really all battling the part of your brain that says get out now. That's all it is. And you have to learn how to conquer that part of your brain. You don't ever really conquer it. You just silence it. It's always there. Like it's like, but you know you're only gonna do 3 minutes. Even if you're only gonna do 3 minutes, it's like 1 minute 20. Oh my god, we're not even halfway there. And if you let that
Tjena Micke, tack.
We're winning.
much like
Keep it up,
in
agent.
life, much like when people have problems in life, that anxiety spiral out and everything gets way
A
worse.
teammate became the hotshot.
When you're
Vad är det med
in
Micke?
that situation,
You got this.
you just have to say,
Anything the
"This is what
hospitals
I'm
do
doing.
now is likely
This
too
is
little,
just what I'm
too
doing,
late.
and I'm going to do this for 3 minutes." And there's no ifs, ands, or buts, and I've done it before. I know I can do it again. I know it's tough. When I first did it, the first time I got in, I was like, I made it a minute and 20 seconds, I think. And I was like, I can't handle it.
I was
It's too much.
hyperventilating.
Yeah. But a lot of it is your mind.
Jag är så kass i huvudet.
The reaction to your body has is really only like a mind. It's your brain freaking you out. You've got to get out now. It's like trying to move your body out. Your anxiety just kicks in like, wow.
Yeah.
The brass will never say it,
55
so
seconds,
I
I was
will.
ready to fucking
job,
jump out. There was nothing left in me.
Yeah.
But that was a good start, I think. I think
That's-
that was the start to a lot.
Yeah,
I need to take care of myself, Joe. I'm not.
Well, you have in the past. You have in the past. You know, you made a big jump when you know, you had one of your babies, one of your kids. You just decided, I am going to get fit now, and you lost a ton of weight. You lost a ton of weight. You got real healthy. You started working out all the time, and you and I worked out together at the On It gym. And I was like, dude puts in work. That was real. That was like a real workout. You weren't. You know, you would obviously have been working out a lot because John Wolf, who's the master, the master, like one of the best trainers on earth, he put us through this workout. That's a fucking serious workout, man. Serious kettlebell shit, mobility shit, all these different body weight things. I think we did bear crawls. We did a lot of shit.
I was drenched during the fucking stretch. Just during the warm-up stretch, I was fucking... It was harder than anything for me. Sometimes the stretching and putting yourself in those, like... That's...
Well, John targets unique area. Like, he's big on hip strength and hip flexibility. So he has you doing all these hip exercises with your legs up in the air in circles and all this stuff, and you're like, whoa, I never do anything like this. Like, this is hard to do.
I haven't done it since him. I need to get back on that, because those are the types of things that... I want to work with a core specialist like him.
Mm-hmm.
I need the core work.
Right.
Yeah, you see, we got the pushing and this and that. It's
You're
like,
very strong.
That stuff is kind of easy for us, like the pushing and shit. But for me, I need more core work.
Right.
I need to stabilize this midsection.
Have you done any yoga? You done any yoga?
I've done yoga. I've done
Yoga's the ultimate.
Pilates.
Yoga, out of all those things, like keeping your body balanced and having strength and flexibility, yoga's the king.
I can't stay on that kick. I don't know. I need some animal shit.
What
I need for my body is probably yoga, but what I want to do is animal shit.
Animal shit makes you feel better, right?
It does. It makes me feel more manly.
I see when you like swinging that
Oh,
mace.
man, I feel like such a
mace.
fucking barbarian. It's a 60-pound hammer, for fuck's sake, wrapped in leather.
Yeah.
That feels fucking sick to manhandle that.
Yeah, it's hard. Those are so hard to move around. Like, we were talking today about those clubs. That the club I use is only 20 pounds. It just doesn't seem like a lot of weight. But when you're got it out in front of you and doing these things, it's fucking hard to do.
Stabilizing 20 pounds is still stabilizing 20 pounds. And you need those front... that move that you were doing, that's bulletproofing all those little muscles around... your shoulder area and your lat and everything.
Yeah, and I was telling you too, it's really good for archery.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because like a lot of it is extending your arm straight out. You know,
assault them at your discretion.
You're going around your head and you're extending your arm out. It's like it's such a weird way to move your muscles.
3,
that
2,
when you're doing it, you're like,
1.
whoa, why don't I do
Your
this
mission
more
is
often?
to
Like, why am I
secure the
bad at
capture
this?
zone.
How am I
Team
so
capturing
good
zone
at this?
C.
So good at like lifting things up over my head, but anything gets sideways and down, I'm all squirrely with 20 pounds.
Zone secured.
Stupid.
Like when I do those little things with the... It's humbling.
You feel like such a bitch.
Yes.
15
like,
pounds.
What are we doing here? They laugh. I laugh at myself. I look like an idiot. But those are the types of things I need to warm up to be able to push some heavy shit.
Well, it's just like also just a
Friendly's going for zone B.
You know, we were talking about that Ben Patrick gentleman who created that knees over toes.
Capture zone secured.
And we were doing the Nordic curls today. And I was saying, like, when I first did that, I couldn't even do one. I couldn't do one, and I was shocked. I was like, I have pretty strong legs, like from kicking and stuff. Like, why can't I lift myself up with my legs? Couldn't even do one.
It's a lot of pressure on the knee.
It just
I'm
felt
detecting
weird. Like,
hostiles
why am I
on
so
zone
weak
C.
this way?
Capture
It's
zone
like,
A is at risk.
I would have thought that I would be able to lift myself up easy, just like I can lift myself up with my abs from sitting down.
Tango dispatch.
I thought I was gonna do it easily too.
So
and then when I got into the apparatus, I realized that I'm very weak in that area.
Yeah, that's like what Ben Patrick talks about, is strengthening all of these areas. It's not a sexy exercise.
Well, skojar du med mig?
Raising your toes up towards your knees. But
let's be honest, if you're a real motherfucker, you know that's what makes the leg look good. That's what makes the leg look strong, is
Zone
that
secured.
tip.
Friendly's going for zone B.
When you place your toe up and that thing pops out the front of the shoe,
grenade! Ow!
that looks fire. That's like some flex. It's like some like muscular development. That's all I wanted was that tip.
Yeah, there's something super impressive about dudes with big ass calves.
Natural ones too. Like you can't get them to a diamond if they weren't a diamond. They'll get nice. They'll never be naturally diamond.
Right.
You know? Like my boy Mikey Spears. He works out. He's he's in decent shape now. Fucking Lord, this calf. The calf on this fucking kid is unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's like a horse calf.
Yeah, Mark Hunt used to fight in the UFC. He has calves like shoulders, like 2 shoulders, like your whole body. It's so big.
That's a different species of human being, those Samoans.
Oh my God. Mark Hunt, he was one of the baddest motherfuckers to ever do it. You ever watch him in K1 Grand Prix?
Pretty nuts.
That is an accomplishment over everything else in stand-up combat sports. You know, other than like MMA championships, K1 Grand Prix was like
I can't condone it, but I get it.
guys are fighting back.
Team
Peter
capturing
Erst,
zone C.
Ernesto Boost, Mr. Perfect, like, and Mark Hunt won that. Like, that's how good Mark Hunt was.
Capture zone
Mark Hunt
contested.
just beat some undefeated boxer in
He won that?
Australia.
He won the match?
Knocked the dude out. It was a fight where it was like, Mark Hunt has this big name. This guy's this undefeated up-and-coming boxer, and he's really young. And Mark Hunt's like 40-something.
He's 50.
Bro, you gotta see this fight. It's crazy. This is how good
Friendly
Mark Hunt
going
is.
for zone B.
Recent.
Yeah, because I saw him talking about it.
Within a year. Within a year, so right there. I think that's it. So, yeah. So within the year. And, bro, it was a crazy fight. And the guy was good, too. The guy's good. Good fighter. And they were building this guy up. And I think, you know, when boxing is like, they're very careful about how they match
Zone
fighters
secured.
up. You know, and it's really intelligent, I think, if it's done correctly. If you test them correctly along the way, and you give them fights.
Hostiles on the scope in zone B.
But the UFC does not do that.
About to lose B.
UFC is like, this is a wolf farm. All right, if you're not a wolf, we don't build you into a wolf. Like, tell me when you're ready to be a wolf. You know, like,
going
you
for
can get
B.
a guy like John Jones right off the bat, you know, 21 years old, just smoking people. Like, that's your first fight in the UFC. His fight, your fight. Fuck.
I watched that first
Yeah.
fight while I was working in the kitchen on Spike TV. I watched from the debut of John Jones
Yeah.
till now.
Yeah, man, if you run a special now like that, and, you know, John's the youngest ever UFC champion.
That's right.
And he beat a legend, Mauricio Shogun Hua, in Jersey.
Demolished.
And by the way, captured a burglar the day of the fight.
That day?
Yeah, that day. Chased some dude down to, like, I think snatched something.
You're down, but never out.
Tackled the
Agent.
dude.
You got this.
Yeah, so we'll get to that. But this is Mark Hunt.
Hey, looks good.
And this young kid is like this. Oh, look, bro, that right hand.
Friendly
Come on,
moving
son.
on C.
Bro, Mark Hunt's been putting it on people since the 90s. Stop this.
A lot of my boys are from New Zealand, and they used to tell me their stories of Mark Hunt being a fucking menace on K Road.
Oh, bro.
The menace of K Road, Mark Hunt.
Can you imagine getting a street fight with Mark Hunt?
Nah,
Are you
man.
fucking kidding me?
Definitely not. You just, my bad guy.
Bro, he ate a Mirko crocodile. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Was it left or right?
Left. Left high. Nobody eats a Mirko crocodile head kick. And it was back when Mirko was allowed to wear shoes. So this is the
kicked him in
pride
the face
days.
with shoes?
Kicked him in the face with
Zone
wrestling
heads up.
shoes on,
I'm
son.
detecting our sonar tech in enemy
No, he
hands.
didn't have the wrestling
Team's
shoes.
going for B.
Oh,
Target down.
didn't he have one fight with... No, I made that up. I don't think he had one fight with... I think he always went barefoot.
Take
But,
the
like, you
zone,
gotta see
keep
when
the
he
zone.
eats one of these high
You know the
kicks. And
mission.
Mirko has the best left high kick, other than Leon Edwards, like, of all time.
Yeah.
It may be better than Leon
Zone
Edwards because
secured.
he's so big.
Yeah, he's massive. Oh,
Look at that
God.
fucking high kick. He eats it. He ate a couple of them, dude. He ate one square on the noggin.
Mark
And
Hunt
you're
looks
like,
fast,
how?
too. The transitions to the knee are nice.
Yeah, you know, Mark Hunt
fast.
always carried around a lot of body fat, but he moved very well. And he has, like, lethal combinations.
Zone
Like, his
A under
combinations
assault.
are very complex. He goes under your ribs, over the top.
Look at that.
Yeah.
David Tua.
And his legs are
God,
massive,
look
bro.
at that.
His legs
Yeah.
were massive. And he just had not just an iron,
Better
but
than
like a
friendlies on
warrior's
zone C.
mentality. Oh, he got dropped here. Oh, he ate that one. Bro, on the
Friendly
chin.
securing A.
Gets up, though.
Oh.
This is what's crazy. That's the difference between K1 and MMA, right?
Laughing. Look at that. He's like, fuck it.
Ultra.
Bro, he got clean caught. Clean caught by one of the most dangerous strikers of all time. But you know who came out, which is even crazy? Melvin Manhoef. Melvin Manhoef, who weighed like 190 pounds, he came out with one punch. Melvin was. You want to talk about the scariest striker ever in MMA? I think it's Melvin. He might not have been the best. He might not be like the best technical, like Pereira's probably the most technical. But Melvin was so terrifying. He come at you, guns blazing, with them gladiator shorts on. Look at this.
The analysts predict you're close to winning. Hold on.
Like, who the fuck does that?
He has kryptonite in that fucking head.
So fast.
Going backwards. Boom, boom. Oh.
See if you can find a Melvin Manhoef highlight reel.
Oh my
This
Lord.
dude, man, this
We're
dude
on
was
track for
like
mission
a
success.
demon.
Keep it up.
He would come
About to
at,
lose
first of
speed.
all, super skillful. He's from Mike's gym in Amsterdam, legendary kickboxing gym, Bara. So he's just super skillful, but so fucking ferocious, man. I mean, just such an awesome kickboxer. And just do or die. He either got knocked out or he knocked you out.
Oh.
And that style
Look at
was
him.
just so fan-friendly. Bro, he's chasing people down. He's so dangerous. So dangerous.
You knocked
but,
the win,
you know, got
Ethan.
KO'd too because his fights were so reckless.
Yeah,
Not
look at him.
reckless, skillful. Skillful, but like
But he lives
super
within.
aggressive.
He
Right.
lives within the zone.
Yeah. he's in that danger zone. And he drags everybody into that. And you might get him. Joe Schilling got him. Robbie Lawler got him. Robbie Lawler got him in a crazy fight where Robbie Lawler was getting the shit kicked out of his legs. And he just uncorked a hammer. Just one punch. Just one wild right hand. Just clipped Melvin and the lights go out.
Robbie Lawler's the next level, man.
Ooh,
He's
Robbie
such a
Lawler.
gentle, like when you meet him also, he's very sweet. He's just like, yo, how are you, man? How's everything?
Did you hear what happened during the Free Palestine marches in New York City? Did you hear what happened? So there was a bus, and the bus was filled with UFC fighters, and there was the Free Palestine thing that was going on.
What, they stopped the street?
And apparently the bus was trying to make it through before they closed everything off, and the bus didn't. So then they got in front of the bus, and then they started slashing the tires. And the bus was filled with Robbie Lawler and a bunch of other killers. And everybody's like, should we go out with the... And Robbie goes, everybody conserve your energy because we're probably going to need it.
Just calm. Just like a
It's like,
seal.
we have to fight these people. You're going to need your energy. So Robbie Lawler's like just sitting there like he's ready to go to a championship fight.
He's sitting
Just
there like
conserving
Tom
all his
Berenger,
energy.
just fucking getting an arrow ready.
He was just telling everybody, just conserve your energy. Like, can you imagine if those fucking knuckleheads opened up that door? So this is the Melvin Manhoef Robbie Lawler fight. So Melvin is just chopping at Robbie's. I mean, look at that. Oh, look at that. One right hand. Boom. And then the left behind it. Just look at it.
That's what I was throwing
Eyes.
at the bag today.
Look at it, bro.
Those big overhand rights.
I mean, eyes wide open, out cold. But it was that
Why
style.
do you breathe like that when you're knocked out?
Well, you're almost dead.
Okay.
You know, you're almost
Makes
dead.
sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, you're getting knocked unconscious. Like, someone can then kill you. Like, you know, it's like they've already put you away. Now you're at their mercy. And if someone's just at
But you've
your
seen
mercy...
them doing this before
Yeah.
and twitching, but like those deep, crazy breaths with the eyes open is fucking scary.
It's scary.
That shit's
Those
scary.
kind of knockouts are fucking terrifying. And how many of them can your body endure? And at what age? These are the real questions. Like, maybe you can bounce back from one when you're 18, but when you're 35,
Here's the setup.
you can't.
Seek,
You know,
seize, and defend.
There's a scary.
Those who take beatings for 5
3,
rounds, they
2,
must get micro, whatever that
Take
this
the
means,
capture zone.
micro
Follow it when it
concussions.
changes
There's
location.
no micro about
Yeah,
it.
that's what I'm saying. They're getting concussed every fucking time.
Most likely,
how
if
do
they
you
get
recover
rocked,
like
they get
that?
dropped. Well, first of all, they're in insane shape. Like
We're on
every
the zone.
guy who gets to a 5-round championship level. Like, did you watch that Sean Strickland Paulo Costa fight?
Sure did.
But you gotta be in bonkers shape to put that pace on a person for 3 rounds.
It's unbelievable.
Strickland just stays on you, and Paulo,
Stays in the gym. That's
Yeah.
why he doesn't fight. All he does is fight.
all he does is fight. He's just
Capture zone
constantly
contested.
sparring.
And that's the
Don't
only way you
compromise.
get that cardio, correct?
I don't know, man, but he
just
has
has
it
another
different
level.
than anybody else. He has it different than anybody other than Drickus, man. 'Cause Drickus
This is a
big as
rough
that,
op,
swole as
but
that
you're a pro.
motherfucker is.
You'll
That
bounce
guy's got
back.
cardio.
He does.
Especially now that he got his nose
Yeah,
fixed.
the first couple of fights he looked like he
Tango
was
dispatch.
gassing, but then he had that nose situation and he was a brand new man.
Brand new man. Dude, the nose thing, ladies
Did
and
you
gentlemen.
have him beating Sean?
Capture zone is moving.
It was fucking very.
No, I
We're
thought
locking
Sean
down the
won. I
Very
thought Sean won by a but I didn't hate it. It wasn't like the worst decision I've ever
Don't
seen.
compromise.
But it wasn't like, if you're gonna beat the champion, you know, that's always the thing. Like, if you're gonna beat the champion, it should like be a clear, decisive thing. I would have edged it to Sean, but it was a great fucking fight.
Incredible.
It was a great, and Drickus is tough as shit, man. That guy is so big. He barely makes sense that he's 185 pounds. I'm like, how the fuck do you get down to 185, dude? You're huge.
230, 225 he probably walks.
Big, thick fucker. But he does it just like Alex
Zone
Pereira
under
did it.
assault.
Like there's guys that are willing to like really torture themselves.
Recently, I was in the airport. I was leaving Cheeto's fight in Miami. And he fought Sean O'Malley. Fucking seen Alex Pereira and Nino Cruz there.
Capture zone contested.
Nino is fucking massive. First off. He's as big as
Capture
Alex.
zone is moving.
But man, I've
Sending
never
new
seen a
locations
man
to your
that looks
OPSAT
like
now.
fucking Sagat from Street Fighter before exactly.
We're
He's a
locking down the
scary
zone.
individual, bro.
Alex is built different.
Holy shit.
His mind's different too. It's
But
like,
when you see him out
Zone
there,
under
he's
assault.
dressed. He's wearing the tight ass pants. It's like some Jean-Claude Van Damme
yeah,
shit.
he's looking good. Champ.
Check
Division
like that.
champ.
I can't
Two
condone it,
division champ
but I
is
get
a
it.
handful of fights in the UFC.
Instant Hall of Famer in my mind.
Instant Hall of
Instant.
Fame.
It's unbelievable.
And you know, he's just different than everybody else, and that he's such a specialist. He's such a he's not taking nobody down. Like, you never have to worry about him trying to take you down. He's not even interested. He's such a specialist. But that specialist is one of the best specialists ever at that game. Like, you watch him at his peak in glory. Dude, Alex Pereira in
Was
glory
he at his peak or is he peaking now?
Oh, I think he's peaking now as a fighter. But when he was his peak as a kickboxer, he was putting people into orbit.
Capture zone is moving.
Pull up Alex Pereira versus Jason Williams.
That left hook is out of control.
Bro, everything's out of control. It's scary. The power is just so extraordinary.
It's the torque, man. It's that body style.
Yeah.
He's just thick and
We're on the
fucking
zone.
huge. Bastard.
Yeah, so Jason Williams, who's also a legit world champion, one of the best kickboxers in the world. And Pereira and him
Look at
have fought early. I know, dude.
Nah, he literally looks like fucking Sagat.
He looks like
Need a
just
minute.
like
He's Street
born to
Fighter
do
too.
this. Like he's born to do this.
Oh.
But he's such a menace because his style is different than anybody you're gonna get to imitate in the gym.
Don't
He's
compromise.
very awkward. You need to teach that style. But the way
He's
able
holding
to,
his hands like out like this.
everything's
We're
strange,
locking down the
but
zone.
it's so effective. And it's just the power is just extraordinary. Even when you block things, like Jason Williams, he's gonna block a high kick. Even though he blocks the high kick, he still gets dropped on his ass.
Capture
But
zone
you
is
gotta see the
moving.
KO
Sending
after
new
he blocks a
locations
high
to your
kick. I
OPSAT
think
now.
it's coming right here.
Active camo.
So he's setting it up. Boom.
Wow.
So-
the velocity you get on that fucking length of leg.
Yeah. And
So-
the density, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Coming from playing football, my coach would always say, look at them legs, look at that ass.
Yeah.
You need to look at how high his fucking ass is. Oh my god.
Yo, that scissor knee is fucking insanity.
We're on the
He
zone.
has like a runner's body, like his ass is up fucking halfway up his back.
Yeah.
So he got his leg like that. It's like a deer.
Well, he's a legit Amazon driver.
Capture zone contested.
People
Zone under
are
assault.
like legit Amazon warriors. Like that guy.
Oh, my
that's
God.
probably how the great warriors of 500 years ago all looked. You know, they're probably all looking like that guy. He's just so clever too. And you know, he beats Sean Strickland, knocks him out in one round, and then goes and trains with him.
He's a gentleman.
Capture zone is moving.
Fucking nice guy.
Seems like a really nice guy. Sweet.
But that's why he gets mad when, like, you know, with Jamal
Zone
Hill.
under assault. Revenge kill. A professional courtesy.
After fucking Jamal, who I like a lot, fucking checked his nuts. Herb, chill for 1 second.
Yeah.
And then he threw that left hook at him.
There's a little bit of a complication with that. Because Jamal stops and pauses, and when he stops and pauses, Alex hops in twice, and he closes the distance. And so when they press start, it was a little complicated. Because what happened was,
Should Herb back off then, or he should stop it?
look, I'm not a referee, and I think Herb's the best in the business. So I'm not going to, like, correct him in any way ever. But what I think is going on in Jamal's
The zone
Jamal
is danger.
hits the nuts accidentally. Herb says stop. Herb says stop, and then Alex puts his hand
And
on
moves
Herb
in as he
and
does
hops
that.
in.
Okay.
And then they restart.
Capture zone
Herb
is
is
moving.
out of
Sending you location to Rock that
restart.
count.
And when he restarts it, Alex catches him with a left hook.
Jamal's out of position.
From Jamal's perspective, Jamal stiffened his legs up. He relaxed. He said, sorry. And then he goes like this.
We're locking
And
down the
then
zone.
And then that
Alex has
happened.
his hand on the guy's forearm, moves in, and they re-engage, but he's closed the distance now, like significantly. And there's a danger zone with behavior anywhere near his hands.
Zone
Right there.
compromised.
It's like
You can't take but one.
7 feet.
You can't take but one. They're just too powerful. It's just crazy power. And you know, there's guys that have been gone, like Bruno
Capture zone
Silva went
contested.
3 rounds with him. He
Good fight.
survived. He got a beating. Yeah, but he's a good striker. But it's a good fight. So here's what happens. There's the nut shot, and it's, you know,
I think it was
Jamal's
so shockingly
right there,
spectacular.
right there.
Like,
Look
oh,
how
yeah.
his
Make
legs,
making
relax.
feedback capture
his
zone.
legs stiffen up, but
And he
what?
closes the distance.
But he's already closed the distance.
already
Because
stepping into
Herb
it.
has said
Zone
something.
is changing location. We're locking down the zone.
That first initial bunny hop within.
So watch this. There's the nut shot, and he,
The zone is danger.
so he goes, sorry. He completely stiffens
Hop.
up, stands up straight, lets him close the distance.
Yep.
See? The distance is much different now when he puts his hand on Herb. Now he's right in front of him. So Jamal was not letting him stand that close to him before, and then he clips him. Boom, and drops him. Jamal was fighting him on the outside. And in Jamal's,
That one little step in changed the whole game.
and in Jamal's eyes, he has gotten a feeling of the dude's rhythm and where
Right
the
here.
danger was.
Boom,
Right
boom.
there.
Yep.
But see how he's already closed
Oh, yeah,
the
he's
distance?
already in.
Right.
He's already there.
Yeah, it's just...
Okay.
It's the thing.
I didn't actually
doesn't-
realize that until just now.
It doesn't mean Pereira couldn't have caught him like that at any moment in the fight. You 100% can catch anybody alive at any moment in the fight with that guy. Bang!
Zone
And
under
you're in
assault.
deep shit. But in that instance, Jamal Hill actually has a point.
Zone
And
changing
it's
coordinates.
just the referee in fight is chaos. He's trying to make a decision in the moment. He says, I'm fine. Okay, restart it. But do you recognize that you said stop? And when you say stop, are you supposed to separate them? And then are you supposed to bring them
We're
back
locking
together to
down
fight
the
again?
zone.
Or are you going to let them close the distance? Because if you let them close
Separate
the
them and
Both zones ready for
yeah, I
deployment.
think, but it's one of those things where it's like, okay, you guys are okay, you're both okay, all right, go ahead and fight, which makes sense too. But I think
It's a tough spot.
with Jamal's mind, all of a sudden the focus is gone. There's confusion. Are we fighting? We're not. We'll go back. All right, we're back. You know.
For sure, you can see that.
Says I'm sorry. I kicked you in the nose. You're good. Gives you a thumbs up. Gentlemen, stand straight up.
Jesus, vad dåligt.
Posture, not looking like he's fighting at all. Alex
And
like
he
fuck you.
sneaks in. Boom, boom.
Alex is like fuck you. So it's like it's Alex's job to say fuck you. Closing. If he can get away with doing that, that's his job is to get a hold of you, right? And you're trying to not allow him to come at you and take
Capture
angles,
zone
kick
moving.
his legs, and pick
Updating
him apart on the
coordinates.
outside,
Zone
and never let him get
compromised.
that close to you where he can clip you with one of them left hooks. So that's how it happens.
That shit's dangerous right there. That's a dangerous
We're on the
step.
zone.
Let me ask you this. Do these refs make any money? Is Herb Dean rich?
I do not know. I have never asked.
Are these dudes making any type of money? 'Cause they got a lot of fucking pressure on them.
They have a lot of pressure on
They
them.
have a lot of pressure. They also don't have to really, like, answer for themselves also. But
Sometimes they do answer for themselves. It's just a question or like
something
a question
Definitely.
overall.
egregious.
Zone
Yeah, there was
compromised.
one this weekend. Jared came in here. Yeah, and the fight was stopped. And Jason Herzog, who's the referee, is a really good referee.
Really good
Like,
referee.
Fucking excellent referee. I just think he made a mistake. I think sometimes guys make mistakes, and maybe he thought Jared was out, and maybe he thought he was out on his feet, and he was seeing that he's going to get hit again, and then
Zone
when he
changing
falls,
location.
all of a sudden Jared recovers.
It happens.
It
Don't you get
happens.
flash knocked out and then you
Yeah.
recover as he's breaking it up, you understand what's happening. You're like, no,
Allies
no,
on
no.
the
In his
zone.
mind, he might have thought that Jared had gotten to the point of helplessness, and he was going to separate, and Jared was going to crumble, which could happen.
Tango dispatch.
Så är det
But
gött.
he definitely didn't. So when he stopped it, Jared was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I'm okay. I can still move. I can get this guy back. He's going to run out of gas. Like, this is part of fighting.
Some
Like,
tough ones out there.
it's part of fighting because guys have moments in a fight where they turn on the gas, and then sometimes the guys come back from that.
For sure.
Like I'm sure you've seen Mickey Ward in Arturo Gotti, right?
Many times.
Perfect example.
Those fights are crazy, man.
Mickey Ward is putting it on Arturo Gotti. Just putting it on. Drops him with a liver shot.
Who always took fucking damage.
Yes.
He got battered a lot.
They both did.
Yeah.
And in those fights,
Capture
oh
zone
my
moving.
God.
Protect the
Legendary
zone.
fights.
God, but those
Deploying
fights, like,
sticky.
you could have come close to stopping that a couple of times if you were like an overzealous referee. Or a
Then there
referee
wouldn't
that's-
be these legendary fucking fights.
We're on the
Right.
zone.
But then there's the other. In that
Yeah,
case,
what's going on? I'm sure Mickey doesn't speak from.
talk to me.
Like, not true, but you know, like,
Yeah,
he has like a draw.
But sometimes some guys get it.
Of course.
Some guys get it real, like some guys get it like Joe Brady.
Never got it.
Does he have it now?
He doesn't sound like he's all there.
How
No, his
can
body
Zone
might be
under
there,
attack.
but it doesn't seem like his speech is there.
how can you be? You know, how can you keep getting repeatedly punched in the head? You know, and not have it damage your head. You know? Like whiskey every day. You know, it's just if you're getting punched
Zone
in the
location
head
changing.
all of the time, that can't be good. You know?
For me,
Zone
I like to
contested.
protect this bod of mine.
Allies on the
I
zone.
just want to, I want to make it more healthy. That's all I
Oh,
really-
yes, I do.
Echelon agent activated sonar goggles.
Really like sparring. They're like, you're a professional.
Zone
You're a
under
professional."
attack.
Just regular dudes that like some Fight Club.
Not much time left,
just wanna
agent.
get a little
Hide
adrenaline.
less, run
Yeah,
more.
but they're sparring and they're 46. Getting punched in the face like a human. Don't do that. Bro,
Sometimes
you
it
gotta
takes a
forget where
while
your
to get
keys
those
are.
shots. Saying it takes a minute.
You have to be a weird athlete to get really good at striking at 46. If you've never done anything, and then you step in and now you're a strong guy good at 46. You'd have to be like a weird athlete. You'd have to be like some dude who could just do gymnastics, basketball, baseball. He could do anything. He just knows how to move his body.
I feel like that could be me.
Protect the zone. Capture zone moving.
I like
we might
training,
still pull
man.
this out
I
in the
enjoy.
end,
Like I
but
said, I want to grapple somebody.
we're on the zone.
Celebrity grappling, even though it's like fucking celebrity, just a grappling.
As long as you know heel hooks.
No heel hooks. This is not jujitsu. This is grappling. I want to do collegiate style and mixed with Roman Greco.
Do you really?
Oh yeah, I do. I want to fucking throw somebody around for sure. I want to fucking submit somebody very badly. Every day I practice submitting a fucking sandbag.
Do you?
Yeah, every day.
Do you ever take jiu-jitsu classes?
I did a couple of times, but I've been offered to
This
go.
off is
with my
about to
son.
end.
I don't know, man.
Agent,
It's,
Tango distance.
yeah,
Get in there.
I only want to learn top pressure.
That's it.
Fine.
I'm never gonna be
Zone
on the
under
fucking
attack.
bottom, dog. Fuck that. Only top. Aggressive top.
Well, what are you gonna do to get?
Three.
You gotta learn how to get off the bottom.
That's
I
the
can understand
hardest
if you
thing
don't
to do.
Zone
Someone's
location
laying on me,
changing.
it fucking sucks.
It's very difficult.
It's hard. You have to
Yeah.
pinch.
Right.
Pinch them.
But you're gonna have to learn how to get out.
Are you allowed to pinch?
That was hardly by the book, agent.
A dude recently bit a dude in the UFC,
I
and so
saw
the
that.
dude got a tattoo of the guy's bite on his arm, which is hilarious.
Dude, that's a fucking deep fight.
Ooh, deep.
That was in the this spot here.
Mm-hmm.
That thin skin.
Yeah.
He could have broke fucking skin and it could have bled bad.
Oh, it's real dangerous.
That's disgusting.
Like
bro.
teeth, like people's mouths are so nasty.
It's the worst shit in the
We
world.
give people awful infections. Look at this guy. I got. What does it say? I got fucking bit. What's the full tattoo?
I got fucking bit bonus.
Oh,
yeah, they
he
gave
got
him
a
the bonus, right,
'cause
from
he got
getting-
bit. Well, they disqualified the guy he was fighting, and he got the win bonus.
It was a decent fight. He was definitely winning though.
yes.
Lima.
I think the dude was trying to take him down, and he couldn't take him down, and he bit his arm from behind. It was just like fucking so animal. That's so crazy that people get to that state where they're like, just fucking
You
like Tyson and Holyfield.
I'm
Just
saying when you're
bite you.
frustrated, you get put in a position you can't get out.
Damn, look at that bite too. That's a crazy bite.
Was he wearing a fucking mouth guard or did he throw it out of his mouth? What the fuck is that?
That looks like it.
That looks like a
Didn't
baby
have a mouth.
piranha.
Yeah. Oh, you know what it is? It's a mouth guard, probably on one side, but not on the other.
So
You
wait,
know,
you just
a
wear
lot
one
of guys.
piece? You don't do the double?
No, I don't think anybody uses the double.
That shock guard that we used to wear in football?
I think the problem with that is it restricts your breathing too much.
Ah, yeah, true.
So most guys just wear one on the top, So there were some boxers back in the day that would wear the double. It would be crazy. They had this crazy mouth, like
Yeah, like that, of course.
and they had holes like this, and they'd be fighting with this double. But I think ultimately everybody kind of decided that just takes out too much wind.
You break your nose, it's over.
No, it's
How are you gonna fucking breathe if you break your nose in that big ass football mouth guard?
Yeah, that mouth guard sucks. I don't think you could do that. It's like, if you ever done one of those breath trainers, breathe through something.
Yeah.
Like the Boss Rutan one.
Yep. It's pretty
That's
much
what
what they give you after surgery, where they put the fuck in the ball. You have to keep the ball in the middle. And he made a thing.
Boss Rutan did.
He made a waist trainer, not a waist trainer, a fucking breath trainer.
Yes, Boss Rutan did. Yeah, it's really good. It's got a bunch of different filters. So you have one where it's wide
like
open.
lung restrictions.
Yeah,
like that.
There's different levels of lung restriction or air restriction. It's basically like you're breathing air through a smaller and smaller hole, and it just like fits in your mouth.
Alltså detta är kämpigt när man är sämst på kontroll.
It's just really like, it's like breathing exercises, but almost like with weights.
I mean,
Jag begriper inte hur de kan spela med kontroll.
just keep like all these little
Men uppenbarligen så är det bra, så det är bara att kämpa vidare. Jag började tycka det var lite roligt innan jag åkte i fängelse, tänkte jag säga, innan jag åkte på sjukhus.
Secure the capture zone. I'll keep you
Those
apprised of
early
its
videos
location.
of him showing you how to fucking win a bar fight.
Yeah.
Incredible. Those things are things of legend.
And he's another guy. If you met him, you would have no idea. You would think he's the nicest. What is he?
Du skojar, du skjuter inte han.
O2 trainer, that's right. The O2 trainer 2.0.
Han var ju sämst i hela världen och jag förlorade.
No. You just do it for breathing exercises. They have
We're on the zone.
outlines of like different ways to do it. Boss has videos that he's put out there. And you probably have a frequently asked questions.
You look ridiculous, but I'm sure it works.
Yeah, there he is. Boss and me talking about it. It's real. I use it.
Tango dispatch.
You told me not to do it in the cold front zone. Joe, boss, listen. People apparently black out, so don't do it in the
Zone
cold
under
plunge.
assault.
Like I would imagine, like if you were in the cold plunge, you're freezing, and then you're also restricting your breathing, and you're like,
I could attest.
things get
You
whacked.
lose your breath immediately, man. I
Capture
fucking
zone is moving.
could not handle
Allies
that.
on the
Yeah, if you
zone.
had that thing in your mouth,
You feel like you're getting choked.
super ultra freak out.
I mean, you use all these different things.
This is a rough
By the
off,
way,
but you're a pro.
I feel like
You'll
an
bounce
asshole
back.
sometimes when I come on here. Terrence Howard. Yeah, no, I don't even know what to say. I was like Googling shit to talk about after
Right.
that. But what the fuck? What in the actual fuck?
First of all,
I understand it though.
I kind of
I
understand it.
understand it. I understand.
I mean, it made sense.
To me, he's
He's making
making me
sense.
believe.
He's way too smart to be making it.
Capture zone
Like this,
contested.
there's no way he's a lunatic. Like I've
You
heard
can't
people
just
say
lie. You can't
he's
just come up on
lunatic,
that. You
He's
can't
making
just-
things. I'm like, I don't think that's correct. He knows too much. So is he correct? I don't know.
Capture zone is
what
moving.
has to
Sending you
happen is
location for
Terrence
contact
Howard
now.
has to sit down with someone who's
We're locking
an
down the zone.
academic, someone who's got a PhD in whatever discipline they're talking about, and they can have a discussion, and you can see what he really knows and just what he can say to me, right? To me, it all makes sense, but I'm a moron.
No, you're not.
But if
I
you're talking
also,
to a mathematician, or if you're talking to a physicist, someone who actually can understand what these computations mean and what you're trying to say about
Ja, men du,
1 or 1 multiplied by 1 can't be
like
1.
no mathematics.
Yeah.
Everything is bullshit. I believe that. I wasn't good in algebra. I see it more in a linear way, not a linear way, a different way than him. Like more similarly to him.
Well, I would
The
imagine
zone's in
that
danger.
du ska inte döda honom.
there's probably more
Jävla nöt.
to all these things.
Those fucking
Capture
toys he
zone
made, the
contested.
figures.
Even our mathematics, like, as brilliant
Allies
as the
on the
people
zone. Capture
are
zone
who
is moving.
created all the formulas that everyone's studying, I would imagine that in the future they're going to have even better methods of figuring things out, and that all these things will evolve. They're not perfect, and that they're going to just like continue to evolve. And if we want to get to like what alien civilization looks like, when we want to get to like super insane levels of technology where they control all of the atmosphere, they literally can harness the power of stars. There's so much everybody has to figure out. And if Terrence Howard, somehow or another, if it's the craziest story ever, Terrence Howard is literally one of the smartest guys that ever lived. And he's got all these genius ideas and inventions. And even though it seems just insane that this
We're
is
on
coming
the
from
zone.
an actor. This is from the Hustle and Flow guy? What?
Hey, listen,
This is from the Iron Man guy?
Capture zone
What?
is moving.
He was in
Sending you
Boomerang back in
locations
the
for
day with
offset
Eddie
now.
Murphy, fucking Sunset Park, Spaceman. Like, he has range.
And then
He's
here
like a
talking about-
modern day Daniel Day.
Yeah, he's a great actor, but it's just
The
because he's so
zone's in
smart.
danger.
And then he's talking about the periodic tables all fucked up. And this is wait. What are you doing? How can you do this?
I understand because of music, I understand the way that I feel what he's saying.
Yeah.
Like, stop trying to uncover shit.
Capture
Just-
zone contested.
all these little micro fucking bullshits.
What do you mean?
We're on
Like
the
I
zone.
said, I'm a fucking idiot. I'll try to regurgitate what I heard. Like, as far as all the elements in between.
Yeah.
Like, why are they there when they're just...
You know what I'm talking about? Hugely frustrating to anybody
I
who really
can't
knows
even
this.
remember what I'm trying to say, but you know...
Yeah.
The
well,
fucking...
the way he was explaining how everything's connected.
Exactly.
Yeah, and the entire
Capture zone is moving.
the whole scale of it. And the way he
No,
was
so watch
showing
it
it, like,
again.
look at it
We're
like
on
the
the
way he
zone.
was describing it, you're like, oh wow, that kind of makes more sense. It does make sense. That's it. I mean, it just looks beautiful.
That's fire.
Oh, Jamie,
That's dope art.
I need to know if this is true. I'm gonna send you this, but it's so cool that I hoped and prayed that it was true, and I didn't even want to do this. But it's that these photons. Did you see it?
I didn't find anything.
How could this be fake?
like it
Why
was
would they be
real.
lying to me, Jamie?
We're
Why
on
would
the
they be
zone.
lying to me, Jamie?
It was like, what did they do? There was one had what?
You look like a yin and yang. I'll tell you what it is. I'll send it to you. Yeah, but
And it revealed the yin yang.
it's quantum entangled photons. So, this is what it looks like. That's
Capture
quantum
zone is moving.
entangled photons.
Sending
Now,
you locations
again,
to your offset
for
now.
the
That's
record,
fucking
I
crazy.
am a fucking idiot, okay? I don't even know what that means. I can say those words, quantum entangled
Hold on.
photons, but if you made me like write
We're
down without
What
any
is it?
Googling in an essay what a quantum entangled photon exactly is. But what it
Aren't
looks like,
photons from light, from sun?
yeah, but this is the thing. Quantum yin-yang shows two photons being entangled in real time, so it's true. The
That's
stunning
crazy.
experiment, which reconstructs the properties of entangled
Zone under
photons
assault.
from a 2D interface pattern, could be used to design faster quantum computers.
Heads
And
up.
when you
I'm detecting our
when
sonar
you
tech in
quantumly
enemy
entangle two photons, they look like yin and yang. Do you know how insane this is?
What
Do you
does
know how, like,
quantumly entangled mean?
that's a very good question that I can say, and it makes me sound smarter.
Capture
Quantumly
zone
entangled.
contested.
But it,
But
I mean, what
I
is
could
it?
write that down.
We're on the zone.
Exactly.
The quantum entanglement, is it
Capture
a
zone is
mixture
moving.
of these photons together?
Well, I think what it is, these particles are in some way where they don't have to be in the same
Zone
place
compromised.
and time, but they react to each other. There's some method or some way of understanding how this is done. It's all squirrely, yellow legal pad, chalkboard with a bunch of squiggles that you don't understand. Bananas
Allies on the
talk.
zone.
Who the fuck are
Quantum
these people?
entangled photons. I don't know exactly how. It's a weird connection between two quantum particles, and Albert Einstein objected to as spooky action at a distance. Enables two light particles or photons to become inextricably bound to each other, so that a chain
Capture zone contested. Zone
no
compromised.
matter how far apart they are.
I think we all see
Make
where this is
accurate
heading.
predictions about a
Time
quantum
to think about
object.
extraction options.
Physicists need to find its wave function, a description
zone
of
is
its
moving.
state existing
Sending new
in a
locations to your
superposition
offset now.
of
We're
all
on
the
the zone.
possible physical values a photon can take. Entanglement makes finding the wave function of two connected particles a challenge, as any measurement of one also causes an instantaneous change in the other.
But why are they depicted in different shades and different colors?
First of all, I don't trust these super dorks at all. Look at the photos of those people.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Pretty young.
Mission wrapping up.
Yeah, they're all
If only I could push some last-minute
trust
bulletproof tactics to your office.
I need to see some old guys.
Scientists, look at this. Scientists have used a first-of-its-kind technique to visualize two entangled light particles in real time, making them appear as a stunning quantum yin-yang symbol. The new method, called biphoton digital holography, uses an ultra-high precision camera and can be used to massively speed up future quantum.
It's all bullshit. It's not real time.
Fuck,
not real.
what's going on?
It's like those it's like the AI shit. That's not a real image. They colored it and fixed it.
Capture zone
Fade
contested.
and
Zone under
brightness.
assault. Revenge kill.
How does that...
Professional courtesy.
They did.
We're locking down the zone.
I think whatever the light is on the right, there's like
Rogue
a different
Echelon agent
technique of
activated
measuring
sonar
it. Like
goggles.
what was the one on the right? Like
Who's
how
this?
did they do that? This is a reconstruction of a
Man, I'm gonna get
holographic
fucking
image.
demolished. I'm a total moron.
No, I think there's just two different ways of imaging. I think it's just a bizarre shape that exists in ancient cultures,
zone's
and
in
now
danger.
they're finding out is actually two entangled photons.
Yeah, but who came up with all this motherfucking shit holography? Like, what the fuck is that? Where did this come from now?
Scientists look out. Non-binary
Locations you're offset now.
Now, what
Capture zone
is
contested.
the actual definition of yin yang, Jamie? Like, what does it exactly mean?
This'll be a
I
fun
know
report
it's
to write.
balance. Like, and I knew, like, back when I was in high school, all the cool kids got yin yang tattoos.
I want one now. Now I want
Now
one.
I'm thinking about getting one
Right?
because of the quantum thing. But it became a corny thing. Like a yin yang became corny.
When I was young, it was like tribal.
Mm-hmm.
Now I want tribal or barbed wire around the bicep.
Yeah, like old days.
Like Pam
like
Anderson.
Pamela Anderson. A lot of wrestlers had it. Okay, so what does it
Buff
mean?
Bagwell.
There's no meanings are popping up. There's not. I don't know about specific definition because you got to define the yin.
Well,
and
just
yang.
Google that right there. People also ask. Go back, and then what is the meaning of yin yang? Click on that. What does that say?
I know it popped up a video.
Oh, it's a
I did
video.
That. Yeah, that's why I skipped past it.
Like, can't it just tell
Can't
you?
you just tell me, bitch? Write it down. So what does it mean?
It's a. I mean, it's a. You have to describe both, and then you have to describe them both together. It's like describing what is light and what is dark. And
Here's
what is
the
light
thing,
dark.
man.
It's a philosophy.
This
It's
is
an
what-
open-ended philosophy.
This is one of the things. If
Domination. This off's a bit raucous for the Echelon playbook, but I'm sure you'll know. Three, two, one. Secure those capture zones, agent. Friendlies capturing Zone A. Zone secured.
covered in cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My one's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Jag vill inte spela med.
Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my way and bleed? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the others. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around me. I'm so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Zone compromised. Capture zone secured.
I wanna taste your content, hold your breath and feel the
Hostiles on A.
tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna take consumption. Stocks measure when children sing aloud. Seems like
Zone B is vulnerable. Secure all the zones. This should be familiar territory. We're securing Zone A. Zone contested. Revenge. I can't condone it, but I get it. Heads up. I'm detecting our sonar test in enemy hands. Hostiles hold all capture zones. Start making some noise, agent. The zone's secured. Friendly's moving on C.
Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left.
Going for B.
Leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left.
We hold all capture zones. Good work, agent.
We'll go through the wastelands, through the
About to lose B. Zone A under assault.
sun rays, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on.
Ja.